Mr. P, Mr. P, Mr. P. To be honest, I feel like Mr. P has allowed us to see him as the bad egg for a very long time. And the truth is, Mr. P was actually the favorite in Psquare. For us, for those of us that are millennials, Rude Boy is the voice of the band. We know that. But Mr. P, being a dancer, seemed to appear more like the aura of the band. And you know, back then, when we were in secondary school, he's the one with the muscular physique. He was the one that was imitating Michael Jackson. Because of Michael Jackson's iconic influence, everyone preferred the talent of a dancer than the talent of a musician. That's just the truth. Like, dancing was a bit kind of rare compared to singing. Those days we had the likes of Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown, and Mr. P was like our own version of that dance perfection. So, but when Mr. P took the elder brother to court and Rude Boy came out saying that Mr. P called EFCC for him, that was the moment I started seeing Mr. P as the bad egg. I just felt like Mr. P is the reason why they had issues all this while. I never knew this man was going through all this thing until recently when he came out and started making these videos. And so I felt his pain. I felt his pain. I was really angry to the point that in my head, if I heard this years back, I'll just believe it. One way I'll believe it straight up. But because of my level of maturity, I've come to realize that in any situation I find myself, especially where there are two people complaining, always give room for the other person to say his own side of the story. So Mr. P's side of the story, it's painful. Everyone can feel the betrayal. But yesterday, Jude came out and said his own side of the story. In as much as the way he portrayed the entire story isn't what everyone wanted to hear, but I feel like he dropped some key points that holds water. Mr. Jude came out and said, remember, everything he was saying, he was showing his evidence. I was angry from the onset when I was watching him. I felt like, Kai, this man, he didn't try. But no, I just needed to hear his own side of the story. But he dropped some key points. He said that the case is currently in court and Mr. P has been avoiding his court hearings. Added to the fact that the last one, he did not come and it was adjourned to September 21st. Mr. P, knowing fully well that he has a court case September 21st, he still added his event, his show, September 21st. So if he's the victim and what he's saying is all true, why hasn't he won it in court, or why is he still trying to avoid the case in court? So, I heard this stuff, and the fact that he's dropping the evidence made me realize that in this situation, there can be two truths. Mr. P said everything, dropped evidence. It was amazing, like well-detailed story. And Mr. Jude came out, dropped his own evidence as he was talking. And especially when he was showing the WhatsApp chat, it's amazing that they still have chats as way back as 2022. Whatever Mr. P says, he counters it with his own evidence. Even when Mr. P said that he received money and he was asking if it is money for 3 people or just him, Mr. Jude still countered that with his own evidence, showing the dates. So I feel like in this kind of situation, it's very dicey. This is a family situation. They should just solve it indoors. But if they can't solve it indoors, please, Mr. P, I think you should go to that court. You should go to that court because right now, Nigerians are very quick to, choose whoever that sounds very emotional and pained. Right now, yes, I'm emotionally attached to what you said. I feel bad for you. But it still doesn't make Mr. Jude the bad egg as it stands now because Mr. Jude has his evidence. You have your evidence. Nigerians are just confused. I just hope you guys can solve this stuff indoors. Like, this is a family matter. Bringing it out to Nigerians, there's nothing that people will say now that will not still boil down to, please solve this stuff indoors. And that this issue escalated to this point, I feel that personally, Mr. Jude, you would have stopped it before it got to this point. There's a level, probably it was at then that you would have just pulled out. You call Peter, you call Paul, you guys are like the brand, you guys are the faces, please, I don't want to have anything to do with Psquare again. And you pull out completely. Already you guys are made. You now let them be on their own. Because the truth is, you are the elder brother. I think you should know the best way of reconciling your brothers. I just hope you guys fix this and bring Psquare back to the top that they were meant to be.